This is my island in the sun.
Hi guys, we're over in the back end of Rabat. This is a natural spring that comes from, I'm not sure if it's coming from Tafa or from Dingley, because back in those old days we didn't have running water, obviously in Malta. So people used to come to these fountains. This has got a real weird name. I'm going to have a go at doing it.
Oh my God.
It was a fountain that fed a place we're going to walk to now. We're going to walk past the Roman villa. We're going to walk all the way to the As-Sija. It's a place you would come if you're coming towards Dingley or coming to Rabat. It's a very sharp bend just before you come into Rabat. But As-Sija was a fountain, natural fountain. And actually it's fed from this place here. It comes from Dingley or Tafa. Beautiful valley here. I'll show you as I'm going. And this is a natural fountain. I looked about it. Byzantines, they were the first ones here that used the water. They used to have some springs up in Dingley. Maybe it was a little bit better in those days. The area. This is the place here. I think that's it. Sorry, maybe I broke it into 1,000 pieces. But this is the first fountain. There was another one a bit further down, but it's lost to history. This one carries on to As-Sija. It's a place meaning of water. And there's a natural fountain which has been fed from here. All underneath Rabat is catacombs and water tunnels built way before the Roman times. The Romans just came and added, and then the Knights came and added too. But look how beautiful here. This is a natural spring. I was just looking, oh look at these dragonflies coming here. There's a way to have a look. I don't know if it's interesting from inside there. Oh, it's a bit dark in there. I didn't have the light there. A bit small for me. It's only about a 4-foot door. Oh, this is very slippy here. Obviously it runs away there. This goes down then and carries on to Rabat. Before the running water. So what we're going to do now is walk past the Roman villa. If you haven't come, go and see it. It's got beautiful marble work, and this is the old road. I'm going to go up here first. Here is the valley. There's a beautiful valley and views from Mdina. And there's Tafa over there. There's the military hospital. Another video for there, because the military hospital, we went underneath of the British. The British built it there. You can see right on the hill. There's some really old buildings. We'll walk up this way a little bit first, then we'll drop down into the valley. Then I'll show you the back end of Mdina, and then we'll go to As-Sija. There's a very big As-Sija. It's like a water fountain where they used to go and wash. Look how old this is. You can see, actually, this is very interesting. You can see how the buildings were built. The Maltese buildings. This one suddenly it's falling away. But they used to build, let's see if we can get in a good position. Look, they used to build 2 blocks of wall, and in between fill it with soil and rubble. In the old days. This is a very old place here. Look, it's dangerous, it's collapsing. It's like a little bit mixed with new and old. Sadly, the old is being pushed out, but some of the old buildings need to be pushed out because they're collapsing. Maltese stone is not the greatest. It sort of breaks and crumbles. So, you know, to keep history, it's very, very difficult. Look at the view, guys. This is the valley. Mdina there. You can just see the top of it now. There's the bridge of the train. You can go into Antafa. The station is just there, you see the top of it. And there's the military hospital. Some of these Maltese names for me very difficult. Everybody laughs at me, but at least I have a go at them. I think the English throat is not made for this. There's another view of the valley. Just there is the Roman villa. We're going to go and pop there. Look at that bridge, how beautiful it's made. I think the British built that because the train was linked through a tunnel through Mdina, which we're waiting to go and see. We've got an appointment with a guy who can open the tunnel that linked the other side of Rabat right through Mdina. And this was the extension that the British built because they wanted obviously to link to their hospital, which is over there. Sadly, a lot of British died here, and Maltese as well. A lot of Maltese were in the British Army, and in fact they gave them the chance to change their nationality if they wanted to. Oh, this one's all there. This is an old farmhouse, look. Two together. And these are the old walls of Malta. There's no cement. They're just rubble put together. You can see, look. They're just filled up with a lime mortar. Okay, we're going to keep walking along here. I don't think there's a way to get round from this way. We have to go on the main road there, so it's a bit noisy. I'll give you a shout when we get round there. This is an area where there's lots of flats. We're going back up down to the valley again now. That water, did you notice in the fountain there? Crystal clear. I meant to put my hand in it, but I forgot all about it. Age, guys. It's creeping onto all of us. Here's the valley again. I wanted to get over and show you this plant here, if it's not too busy. It's very busy. They're coming from Dingley, and just over there is Chadwick Lake as well. Look at this plant here, the way it grows. It sort of climbs on other plants. And it really takes over completely. These are the flats. They've been here quite a long time now, these. I'm not sure if they started off as government flats, and then now the government, I'm not sure if the last government and this government are encouraging people to buy the flats. To get some cash in, I think. You know where I want to go? This is the over here, Antafa Hospital. I know you've had a blast of about 3 cemeteries, I think, coming up. One I got, you know, there was a very big cemetery in Malta. I've been meaning to go to for ages. It's got over 300,000 people in it. It's not up yet. I don't know if it's going to come up before this or after this. YouTube blocked it. Unsuitable for advertisers. They asked me questions. They said that it could be deleted. I'm a cemetery. Well, what's wrong with the cemetery? And I just bought one up now of the Turkish one. I was so lucky. I did the Master Junction, and I saw the door open of the Turkish military cemetery. Outside is fantastic. The architecture. It's Turkish style. Oh, look at this, guys. You get a Mosta. Get a great view of Mosta here. Can you see that mountain at the back of Mosta? Mtatlab. It's where all the junk goes, all the tip. But we're recycling very good. In fact, it's getting better, Malta. I'm not sure if this is private, but we're already cheeky today, so it doesn't make any difference. Nice views from up here though. Mdina, look, the bastions of Mdina. You can see the cathedral there, Domination. This bridge, built by the British, I think. Just over there, you can see the peak, just at the peak of this roof. It's the museum station. We did a video on that, and the tunnel starts there. So you can imagine the tunnel is going underneath there, all the way to the other side of Rabat. Comes out by this place where I'm going to take you now. It's As-Sija. I didn't know the translation for As-Sija, if I'm pronouncing it properly. And somebody told me it means natural fountain. So it's linked from the one I've just showed you to this one. Now I'm trying to put together a video of Wynyard Court viaduct. It's out of this world, the viaduct. It originates from springs in Dingley all the way to Valletta. It was built by a knight, Wynyard Court. When they moved into Valletta, and then the population started growing, they had water problems because, you know, we have these hot summers, Malta. And they decided there was a lot of water in Dingley, so how can they get the water from Dingley to Valletta? Because the population's growing all the time. So Wynyard Court came out with this great engineering, bring the water to Valletta via a viaduct. And it goes all the way through Balzan, Hattad, Santa Venera, Hamroun. Now the reason why I'm not doing it yet, then it ends up obviously Floriana, then it ends up in those big like water systems in Valletta. One I went down already. This is the Roman villa. There's still some artifacts left. You can go in and have a walk around. Inside is better than the outside because inside they've got some relics and they've got some tiles. Anyway, I'm waiting for this video of Wynyard Court because there's one secret tower. There's one tower in Hamroun which I found, but there's a secret tower in somebody's back garden and I can't find this one. So I held back the video until I find that because I want to do the whole run of it from Dingley to Valletta. Here's the Roman villa. Very interesting if you want to know. There's a train here that goes around. I'm not sure how much, it's about €5 I think to go around Mdina and Rabat. This is the back entrances of Mdina. And what I'm going to do, I think I'll go over the other side because here it's full of tourists. This is a very busy area. So we'll go over that side because that's where I'm going to. As-Sija is near these villas and a beautiful nutch they built when they were in a bad situation in Malta. So let's go over this way here. Maybe it's a little bit better because here is packed with buses and people. What I'll do is cut. I'll get over there and then we'll start again. In the old days it used to be the best pastizzi in the whole of Malta. But now so many people making pastizzi, I don't know if he's lost his crown of pastizzi. We used to buy, when we came over, we used to buy frozen from him. Crystal Palace is called. See the connection here, fantastic connection with the British. There's Old Trafford and Crystal Palace, all to do with the British. Because they were here for so long. Malta seems over the years to lost a bit of their culture. They still have their language, but the food is a little bit mixed. And a lot of quick food as well you buy here. Not like the Turks and things like that. They've still got their culture and they still hang on to it. Here is very mixed, so you'll feel at home here. You're a foreigner, that everybody speaks English. Driving is, you have to be aggressive driving. I think that's the word. I'm going to make a video how to drive in Malta. What do you think, guys? It's going to be an interesting one. When you come to a junction, it's the will of the strongest. No, lovely little alleyways here. This is an old villa here. Mdina over there, look. But so busy in that area, buses and people and tourists. Here is a lot better. Let's go a bit further. Here is a lovely garden of Mdina. You can walk around, you can have coffee. There's toilets here as well, so if you're taking short, Mdina, there's a lovely toilet, free toilet, so there's no problem. Nice bar here, you can drink coffee, have pastizzi, all shaded here because lots of trees. But very, very busy area. A lot of these buses you can see. Oh, this is a good one, the open top. It takes you 2 circuits around Malta, I think. But look how nice it is there. A lot of these alleyways of Rabat. This is the border between Rabat and Mdina. Mdina, obviously, the walled city, so I think Mdina starts when the bridge and the wall. This is a place where all the dead used to go from Mdina. In the old days, it used to be a capital, and there's hundreds and hundreds of catacombs. In fact, there's catacombs in big villas, so they have their own burial chambers under the house, and they were connected with the catacombs. In fact, they blocked a lot off because now they've opened the catacombs and you have to pay. So a lot of these houses have their own catacombs. Lovely parking here as well, so you can find parking. And there's a nice old guest house here. It's been here from, wow, way back. It's a Pointe de Vue in French. Lovely views from there. If we get a chance, we'll have a look. We're approaching now. This is a bit shrouded in a problem at the moment, this area. I'll show you now, there's some beautiful villas on the right hand side. And they're trying to get plans passed to build a hotel. Oh, there's massive opposition, so I don't think they have a big chance to do it. But I'll show you the villas here. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but you'll see it. Just past this HSBC. This area where there's fairly old villas. This is the area now, the As-Sija of water fountain. There's a lovely notch that was, I'll put underneath because I forgot what it was called. In the days of famine, they had massive famine here, and they built this thing to pray to the saints to help them through the times of famine. Look at these architecture here. Somewhere here is going to try it. They've been trying to get the plans passed of a 4-story hotel. So I don't know. This is the notch over here. So we try and cross over. I'll show you. I forget what this is dedicated to, but I'll put a thing underneath because it's when there was times of famine, they built this niche. You can't read it there. Used to come and pray to it here. Oh, there's going to be some restoration, I think. Down here on the main road, there's also a little area. The statue is missing from it, so I don't know if it's been sent away to be restored. This is the hill of As-Sija. This is a place. It's called a weird name. It's called the Casino Notabile. And it was never a casino. It was like a gentleman's club, sort of. Like a band club, that sort of thing in the old days. But look at the artwork. It's been restored now, so... I was a bit confused when I saw casino. I thought, well, it's so small. This is a casino. But I spoke to somebody about it who knows a few things. He said, no, it was never a casino. Here's a bar. You can come and have a drink if you want. Let's cross quickly where there's nobody coming. This is As-Sija, the hill of As-Sija. Look at the views from here, guys. To Ali. And the artwork of this casino. Maybe there was some gambling goes on because the bank clubs, you know. Casino Notabile. So it's supposed to be like Notabile something special, like maybe with signori, like rich people. Not just any bank club. Sure, how you get up from the other side. There's that niche there from the other side. Used to have a statue there. I'm sure I saw a statue in that that niche there. Maybe they sent it away to be restored. This is the area of As-Sija. There we are. Look at the architecture there. This is a casino. Under here was a washroom. I'm not sure how you can get into that place. There it is, the casino. I think maybe you can't get on the parapet. So coming along from the washroom, the fountain, I'm going to show you another bit of history. This area, and still to this day, it's St. Peter, St. Paul, you know, it's a festa, and you can go and eat like Maltese food, and there's traditional dancing and singing and things like that. It's a really nice festa, and the tradition is you sleep overnight there. A lot of Maltese go camping. This has a lot of history to it. From medieval time, the gentry used to come and watch these donkey races here on this hill, and still to this day they do it, but I think not so many donkeys, with horses now. And this place was a temporary stand, and then the knights came along. The Grand Master took a massive interest in it, and he decided to build this place here. It's like a grandstand for the donkey races. Loggia it's called, if I'm pronouncing it right. There's a little bit of history here for it, but sadly it's burnt away with the sun. If there's a date, I'm not sure. 1695, by one of the Grand Masters of Mdina, decided to design it. Loggia, L-O-G-G-I-A. Here it is. There's a way to get inside. I'm not too sure. Let me show you up these stairs. These stairs are a bit rickety. Whoa. Not fantastic. There it is, somewhere for them to sit. Oh, I'm wobbling. 1696 it's got here. Let's go back down because I don't like this very much. Trust in Maltese workmanship. They say. Don't stand on that too long. There's a way to get inside it though, if it's still open. There's the hill again, this As-Sija. Very, very busy road. Oh, it looks like it's locked there. Open. So look at the views from here, guys. There's another room, but it's locked up. of the Scouts. The Scouts got this. Just down this road here is the tunnel of the station. The last station, and then it goes into a tunnel, then goes under Mdina and comes out, follow the video, museum station. Really, not a lot of architecture here for something that's built by the Knights. Wow, so noisy here. They said there was a temporary structure, and then the Knights decided the Grand Master got into it, obviously, into the racing. He decided to build something a bit better. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it. There's the alley stretching away all the way to Valletta. That's the direction of Valletta there. You can just see the sea over the peak there. Take care guys. Don't forget, give me a big like, thumbs up, share my videos if you can. Keep watching. Well, the Master Junction one, not sure if it's going to come up. Oh yeah, it's already up, so over 1,600. Thanks for your support. Really makes me happy to see the videos doing well. Take care guys. Englishman in Malta. Share please.
Englishman from Malta, and I will show you all the signs. So please subscribe to my channel and give me lots of likes.